Hello everyone, my name is Anwar. Glad to see you on my Bioculture channel and welcome to my SAT Biology course. If you haven't subscribed yet, then be sure to be subscribed now, press like and share this channel with your friends and colleagues. Today we'll partially examine the fourth type of macromolecule, namely proteins and their functions. So, in general, let's dwell on what proteins are. A protein is a biologically functional molecule consisting of one or more polymers, each of which is folded into a specific three-dimensional structure. You might think, what should you know in this section? The first is that monomers are called amino acids and polymers are polypeptides. The second is that in general there are 20 types of amino acids, which are divided into 3 groups depending on their properties. Third, you must know the structure of amino acids. They consist of an alpha carbon, amino group, carboxyl group, hydrogen atom and a side chain, whereas the last part varies and leads to mentioned 20 different kinds of amino acids. Fourth, the link between amino acids is called the peptide bond. It is worth noting here that the mechanism of bond formation is similar to other macromolecules. In other words, this is a dehydration reaction, where a water molecule is released. I think so far everything is clear here. And finally, you should understand approximately what functions a potential protein can have. I will list 8 basic functions and their example, but I will not go into details. This is because in the future we'll analyze these moments in more detail already in the relevant topics. So the first is a catalytic function, for example digestive enzymes. The second is a protective function, for example antibodies in the immune system. Third, this is a storage function, for example casein in milk. Fourth, this is a transport function, for example hemoglobin in the blood, which carries oxygen to cells. The fifth is a hormonal function, for example the hormone insulin, which lowers the concentration of glucose in the blood. Sixth, this is a receptor function, for example receptor proteins on the surface of neurons. Seventh, this is a motor function, for example actin and myosin in the muscles. And eighth, it is a structural function, for example keratin in the hair. Okay, on this our 6th lesson ended. If you have any questions, be sure to leave comments under this video and I will answer you. I hope it was the most useful for you. And if you haven't watched my previous videos, be sure to check them out. I will be waiting for you in the next lesson. Всем большой рахмет!